Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get things underway. I do apologize for the delay, but I was trying to get the emote wall working, and I am still failing. So let me go ahead and bring us on over to here. Oh my God, Trouble, are you all right? I accidentally elbowed Trouble. She was like right here when I was trying to log in, and I accidentally elbowed her and knocked her down. She's fine. She's over there getting some food. It was just a very awkward, like, interaction. So, anyways, hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and my apologies for the delay. I have just been trying to work on getting the emote wall working. I'm trying to do it without using Streamlabs OBS because I really like OBS just fine, and I want to keep it. But unfortunately, um, it's never really been good at using the emote wall, which is something Streamlabs uses on Twitch pretty well. And I'm trying to get it to work because apparently you can, but I'm having a really difficult time. So if anyone's got any tech tips or anything, want to show me how to get the damn thing working, I would love to. I'd love to stay on OBS, but we might not always get what we want. Anyways, you guys are here for some Stardew Valley, and we're going to play that in just a moment. I think I still need to get the controller. I still need to feed the gremlin before I knocked her off the chair. Trouble! Come here, sweetie. She knows that she's going to be getting treats in a moment, so. Trouble. Come on, baby. See, she knows. Okay, baby. I know you want your treats. Your dad will give you your treats. Come on. Okay. All right. So there she is. She's here for her treats. There's one. She gets three of them. There's two. Come on, come and get it. Come on. Do you want it or not? Okay, there we go. So she is now fed and hopefully happy enough to leave her dear old dad alone while he streams. Let me go get my controller and get the game going, and we will get to some Stardew Valleying. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, to those of you that are here, hey Hambone, how you doing? Let me know how you're doing. How has your week been? How has your evening been? I just got back uh, from Jim Butcher, who was his latest book from the Dresden Files came out this week, 12 months, and the last time we got Dresden Files novels was like 6 years ago, 5.5 years ago, during COVID, during lockdowns, basically. And they were, first of all, if there's anything cooler than Spider-Man, it's the Dresden Files. And I'm waiting for the day that we get a live action or even animated television series based on those books because they are amazing. So, but that's been my evening. That's why I didn't do Film First Friday tonight. Um, and yeah, I'm here. We're gonna play some Stardew Valley, and let's go ahead and just jump on over to the Cozy Gaming Oasis overlay right now. And there we go. All right, Hambone says he's doing great. Just had a first date with a girl that you met earlier in the week. Nice. We've been FaceTiming almost every night since we met. Went fantastic. Good, good. I am glad to hear it. Um, I'm actually on a couple of different dating apps, and I had this one woman respond to me earlier today, actually. So I saw her profile and I was like, oh my God, she's a knockout. she had indicated that she was interested in me, and I'm like, what? You know? And so I wrote her back, or well, I just wrote her, and I said, "Hi there. I don't know what I said or did to pique your curiosity, but basically, I'm glad I did." And she actually responded with, "That was a pretty smooth opener." And I'm like, it wasn't really like it wasn't a pickup line. I was just being truthful. So, Master of the Arts, what are you talking about? Why are we saying rip to me? What did I say? Okay, let me go ahead and get the game set up. We're almost there. Okay. IDK, but I support you. You've seen the dating app help? Dating apps are hell. I will not deny that at all. But I actually found that. Oh no, Hambone, you're correct. I do have a partner. We're both what you would call like polyamorous, basically. I mean, like the simplest way to put it is that we're basically in an open relationship, and we have been for like the more than a decade that we've been together. So yeah, no, it's not something I talk about a lot, but it's also not something that I really hide either. So. No. You're perfectly fine asking. That is a-okay by me. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't remember. Okay, so we are halfway through winter of the first year. So, but yeah, no. I mean, my partner, she sometimes talks to me about, people she meets on dating apps, and it's I don't know. It's just a thing. Some people are gay, some people are trans, some people are polyamorous, some people are all of those things, none of those things, and it's just one of the ways of being. So, it's not like I'm seeing a different woman every night or something. I don't have that much game, so. And I don't have that much money either. Dating is expensive, okay? Like, it just is. All right, let's see what we got to do today. Spirits are annoyed today. Let's talk geodes. Geodes are hollow stones that can often contain valuable minerals. A blacksmith can crack them open for you for a fee. Now, there's different kinds of geodes, and each one yields a different subset of minerals. The rare Omni Geode, however, can contain every kind of mineral. So, all right. And I'm going to just take a look at the community center. Okay, it wants my money, as always. But what's on the bulletin board? Okay, so I don't know if I can get rabbits yet. I need to check my taps, and I think I have a pomegranate tree working out there. So, all right. I appreciate that, Hambone. And some people have spider sense, and no, I don't care what my therapist says. It's spider sense, not anxiety. I like that. I like that a lot. So, but yeah, like, I mean, getting back to it, yeah, dating apps can definitely be hell. And like, it's kind of like with just, well, dating in general, I suppose. You go through like dry spells, and then you have like times when, it's like, oh my God, how is it that so many people are talking to me, And yeah, I don't know. I've had plenty of hell on dating apps, and I've had my moments when things have been going great. and you can just never tell, you know. But yeah, dating, expensive. You have to, you usually have to spend a lot of money on a date. So, okay, let's go ahead and refrigerate the eggs. And then, let's see. Oh, right, I forgot to milk the cow. All right, come here. There we go. All right, and everyone is good. Okay, all right, everyone's doing good. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and check on my mushrooms. Oh, yeah. There we go. And then the dried common mushrooms, they're worth, what? $4.55 a bag? Nice. Nice, nice. So, Master of the Arts, how have you been lately? What is up in your world, my friend? Okay, we're going to put some of these things away. I do like having a season where I don't have to water plants so obsessively every morning. Okay, I think, yeah, forageables go in here. Okay, I do need to work on organizing my chests a little bit more. So, okay. And Hambone, tell me about the tell me about the lucky lady that you're seeing. What is she like? And what do you you know, are you, do you think this has got potential, this relationship that you're that you seem to be starting? Let me know. I'm curious. Okay, so what should we do today? We don't need any of this. I should check taps because I need 2 products from taps. And there's not much else I can do unless I want to make a ton of money. Now, can I afford... Well, I've got a piggy. I'm wondering if I have a deluxe coop yet. I want to say that I bought it, but I don't know for certain. So, all right. Nothing going on in here yet. Okay, let's see. Currently, you're supposed to be getting your sleep schedule better so you can handle responsibilities, but evidently your mastery of procrastination and avoidance tactics is preventing that result. I have been there, my friend. I know exactly how that works. Yeah, I'm kind of a night owl myself. I always have been. So, there we go. And I'm pretty sure we sell that. Yeah. So, you know, just keep working at it. You will develop the proper habits eventually. It just takes a little time. So, all right. Hambone says he's a really picky guy. Not to sound like a playa or disrespectful, but you've been on a good number of dates since you moved here in 2020. Usually have an idea pretty early on whether or not you like someone. Okay, tried to force a relationship in December, but ultimately it wasn't for you. Yeah, like, usually you can tell pretty quickly, like, is this gonna work? Is this a thing that, you know, is going to cause me more, you know, energy than it's worth? And usually we can tell these things pretty quickly, you know? So yeah, I get it. So this one feels special? Okay. So, you absolutely adore everything about her. So it's simple, right? It's easy. It doesn't cost you, you know, a ton of your energy, right? Because if that is true, then yeah, you should try to go for it, you know? She's short and kind of feisty. Okay. She doesn't take your shit and dishes it back. And you have so much fun. Yeah, I figured it out in context. And time just flies by. That's nice. And how many dates, like in-person dates, have you guys been on? There's Jas, who does not like me. And then Marnie is not at her desk. Because why should she be? Yeah, I figured as much. But well, that's good. I'm glad I'm glad that this one seems to be working out for you. Let's go ahead and yep. I figured I needed some more hay. I need a better scythe. I need a better scythe. Okay, well, this thing is sucking right now. All right, let's make our way over here to the taps and see. We got nothing there. We got nothing there. And we've got... Where's my third one? There it is. No, there's two. There's three. Okay. All right, we got 3 taps and nothing to show for them yet, so... All right, all depends if she gets the job she's been interviewing for here in Houston. Oh, wow, okay. So she's currently from out of town then, or what? The job is across the street from your apartment. Well, you guys will be able to go on lunch dates whenever you're home. That's pretty cool. I don't know, should I save artifacts? I don't think I need to. Like, I want an ancient doll to put under my pillow because I'm not creepy at all. I'm gonna sell this one. All right, let's go over to Robin's house and see if she can build me... Oh, I see you. I didn't really want it, but we don't always get to control the things that we get, so... I should have gone by here the first time I went by there, so... well, I hope things turn out for the best for you. Whoa! We got a lot of people here. I'm looking for... See, this is what I need. I need the deluxe coupe. Yeah, that's what I need, so... That line out of context is perfect for clips. Which line? Which line? I was paying no attention. It's just too cold to go outside, but I do enjoy building a good snow goon. Okay, I like to check on the... Yeah, okay. All right, you guys take care then. See you later, future wife. Okay. So I need 20K. And what that tells me is that I need to go fishing. You know what? Why not just fish here for a little bit? All right. Made some other comments a little higher that might answer some of the questions. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize I'd missed anything. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Once I get this fish, I'll check it out. So, oh, that one. Okay, all right. Hey, you know what? If you want to clip it and throw it on my Discord, go for it. Otherwise, if I remember, I'll try to do that. So, okay. So this was your first, but both of us just know what we really want to keep going for it. Okay, she works for the airlines and gets free flights. Woo! That's nice. She might have to move to Dallas. Okay. Yeah, no, like Dallas is like a 1-hour flight from Houston, man. That's like, and I mean, if she likes you enough to give you free flights, hell, go for it, you know? Oh, whoa. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. What are you? What are you? Yep, he's a darter. What are you? I was like, if it's a pike, I'm gonna be pissed. I hate pikes. So, Master of the Arts, I will definitely keep that one in mind, though. Sometimes I just say things randomly, and like I don't know. I'm just saying that whatever my brain happens to think at the time. So yeah, no, we could do some out of context clips. That could be fun. And not creepy at all. Oh, I don't think I've ever caught a perch before. And now the night market is open, and I should probably go there because I probably want oh, whatever, dude. What is it with you? Are you a lingcod? Are you a lingcod? What are you? Oh, it's a sturgeon. Okay. Let's go to the night market. Actually, you know what? Probably a hell of a lot quicker if I just go in here, use the mine carts, go to town, and then go over here to go to the beach. We go into the beach. Got this game because you went splurging during the Steam sale at the end and got a bunch of classic indie games. Also, so Stardew Valley is on your list and you're deciphering all of its mechanics. Yeah, I mean, you've probably heard me say it. I like this game a lot, so. Oh, hey, future wife, how are you? This is so mysterious. I love it. Okay. Don't want any coffee. Do I want to go on this tour? I don't remember. All right, what are you selling? Okay, not really interested, but thanks, I guess. Oh, hey, it's the traveling cart lady. Mining monthly. I don't really need any of this. Seafoam pudding would be nice when I go fishing. The fishing mini games give you unhinged rage. I really like the fishing game in this one. I like it better than the fishing game in most cozy games. But maybe that's just because I'm used to it, you know? Ooh, we've got rare crows here. Okay. And I could get 2 of them. I don't know yet. Okay, what do we have over here? Oh, right. This is like the mermaid show thing, which I think I need to find, like, there's some kind of secret code that tells you the order of the... Who are you? Oh, that's nice, but I'm good. Thank you, though. Hey, Emily, how you doing, weirdo? It's very purple. It's very purple. There's Jas and Shane, the 2 big grumps here. Okay, so let's go in here. I think it's been a while. So want to take the deep sea fishing tour? It'll cost you 1,000 gold. You know what? Why the hell not? Now, can we go fishing in the deep sea? Because I think that would be fun. I don't know what you mean. You don't like it because you suck at it, and Gabe the needleworker wants 45 of one type. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Like at this point, why the hell not? You feel like a pike. No. What the hell is a spookfish? Screw that, I'm gonna keep fishing. Whoa, 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 what are you? Dang. Yeah, I figured it would be something. Stop doing that, you piece of crap. Stop trying to run away. Okay, that's my first time catching an octopus, too. Okay. Alright. In RimWorld, you're all in, has so much stuff in the game that's hyper complicated. Oh, okay. Everything in the game is so well integrated, you want to keep playing even though you know like 10% of the game mechanics. Oh. Cool. I'm catching all kinds of fish I've never had before. And finding artifacts and... Alright, this should be easy. Alright. Go see about this bit of bubbling over here. Oh, okay, so that's where the seaweed is. Ooh, deluxe bait? I will take that action. Alright, and let's go ahead and do one more toss. One more cast. Okay, seriously. Why do the bubbles come back when I leave the area? That just seems wrong. I feel like somebody is... I feel targeted. I feel attacked. I don't know. What is a spookfish? Alright. Go ahead and take us back up. Many thanks, Captain. Also, read the Balatro message, because that one I think is kind of funny. Oh. Oh, I missed it. Okay. You also got Balatro. Okay. Hold on. And that freaking game has a little mechanic called a rage baiting joker, which has contributed more times than I've gone to sleep late that I care to admit. Okay. I know that feeling too. Okay, should I just do a quick jump home? I kind of want to, and then part of me is like, I don't know. Pumpkin soup, seafoam pudding. That's like 300 a pop. That's actually pretty good, but I don't know. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and I love the little teleporter thingies. Ba-da-da-dum, da-da. Ba-da-ba-dum, da-dum. Okay, we're keeping the spookfish. I want to know more about them, and we're keeping the octopus as well. So, okay, I don't have anything to put over here except for this seaweed. Okay, spookfish, you go over there. Octopus, you go over there. All right. And let's see. I could use more deluxe baits. So, we're going to take that. There we go. Okay, and that's going to go in this drawer. And that goes to the museum tomorrow. Okay. Let's pet the kitty. Kitty gave me some bat wings because she loves me. And there we go. All right. I mean, you know, I made a decent amount. Had to spend 1,000 on the fishing, but I made it back on the fishing pretty easily, so I think I need like 20K for the clear and sunny all day. Okay, we're gonna go check the taps after we are good to our animals here, and we go pet them, tell them that we love them, and let's see. Okay. There we go. So we're good there. We're gonna go ahead and stash all this stuff and then figure out what to do with the rest of it. Okay, selling those two. We can put the bat wings... Yeah, we can put them here. Because believe it or not, those are helpful to have. Right. Okay, Master of the Arts, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. And, you know, come visit me around the library sometime whenever you can, all right? Take care. All right. Let's see. So we've taken care of the animals. We're going to sell the excess animal products. And let's go check the taps. And then after that, it's just kind of doing more or less whatever we want. Oh, we've got, is that pine tar? It's like the one thing that I can't directly take to the community center. But that's fine. That is fine. Hi. I see you. Ooh, you got coal for me. Nice. Whoa. Are you serious? Just hiding that stuff right there, huh? All right, Silo. I see what you're doing. I see you. Hello. That's a sweet kitty. Okay, so these two things can go over here. Yeah, that goes in an artisan goods chest. Which at present I don't have, so I'm gonna just stash it here for now. But in case I forget, I do have pine tar if I need it for anything. So, and really at this point we can have Clint crack open mystery boxes. We can take that to the museum. And that's kind of all I've got at the moment, so. Nope, I didn't want to go there. That's where I wanted to go. All right, Clint. What? Oh, okay, I need to wait a few seconds. There we go. Okay, hardwood is good. Wow. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's a meal. Fried mushroom. Okay. Well, nothing I can take to the museum, but I've already got something I can take to the museum, so we're going to go ahead and donate it. All right. And we've got like 3 new books. A study on diamond yields. Diamonds seem to only form at mine level 50 or greater. At 50, approximately 1 in 500 stones will be diamond rich. After level 50, frequency of diamond formation seems to increase by about not much. Okay, well, that's nice, I guess. Brewmaster's Guide. If you place wheat in the keg, it makes beer. If you place hops in the keg, it will make pale ale. Fruit will make wine. And, let's see. Oh, and if you put vegetables in, it'll make juice. That's interesting. Okay. And then finally, what do we have? Mysteries of the Dwarves. Evidence... I believe dwarves are the remnants of a once advanced civilization whose interplanetary vehicle crashed on this planet long ago. Oh boy. That would explain why they only surface at night and take what they need from our houses. That's a weird theory, but you know, I'm not particularly offended by it, though. Okay, and I'm guessing I can't go to the beach because they're probably still setting up for the night market. But I'm gonna take a look. Oh, here's prime produce. What do you need? 25 gold star vegetables? 1,000 pieces of wood in a week? Challenge accepted, Robin. Oh, no. I can go here right now. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, 1,000 pieces of wood, huh? Oh, I don't know. Just saying hi. Hey, Ems. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm all right. You know, I have my good days and my bad days. Ooh. Found another library book. Yeah. All right, so I have 6 days. I need to average at least 160 wood per day. I think I can do this. Because there are plenty of trees in this area that I can chop down just for the hell of it. So, guess what we're about to do? We're gonna go strip mining. grab that. I like to occasionally make crystal fruit wine out of crystal fruit, so. All right, let's have a look. We've got 239 wood already. This isn't even counting the trees that I need to clear. Now, once I get these, let's see, I just need to gather them, and you can keep the wood. See? I like these types of tasks. It's win-win. All right. And you know what? Since I'm in such a tree clearing mood, there's plenty of trees on my farm that I want to chop down, so let's go do that as well. All right, let's see. I'm going to move a little closer to my trees that have taps. Okay, you are in my way. You must go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and chop down this one. And then I wasn't about to fall for that one. Again. Chicken statue? What? Oh, I can donate it to the museum. Okay, cool. It's like, that's fine. I'll do that. There, now I can see all three of my taps without too much of an issue. And how much wood do I have? 436, huh? That's not terrible. It's not great either. But, let's see. Oh, wrong tool. It's like, please don't be in my way when I get to swinging the axe. I am merciless about it. All right, let's go back to the night market. We're gonna inventory manage first, and then we'll head back over there. Okay, let's see. You go there. You go there. You. Okay, let's see. Your forage. Your forage. You're definitely forage. Nope, the sap stays in here. At least for now. Hold on, I'm going to inventory manage a couple of these things. Let's see. You and you and you go here. Oh boy. Hold on. I think I have bone fragments out there. Oh right, the chanterelle is definitely a forage as well. All right, let's try this again. You go there. Yeah, I've already got bone fragments out here. Okay, this goes in here. I'm not sure. Oh, that gives attack bonus. Okay, that's good to know. All right. Okay, and I think the crystal fruit is going to go in the refrigerator or in the wine or in the keg. Wait, no, I don't have any over here. Where did I put the crystal fruit? There it is. Okay. All right, now we go to the night market. To the night market. I walk around with my own light source. Oh yeah, we're getting those eggs. Elliot is going to sleep. He is done for the day. Hey dude, we all want to ride the boat. Hey Haley. Okay, everybody's just saying the same thing. Got it. Got any red cabbage? Of course you don't. What is a retro catalog? It is 110,000. Collection of unique furniture from a bygone era. All right. You received coffee. A miracle of woodworking. Okay, I thought... You can't find that at Joja Mart. Yeah, no, I'm just not interested in any of this stuff. What's this? Suit of armor. Oh, right, the rare crows. I need to look up rare crows number 7 and 8. Let's see, they're all on the Scarecrow page. Okay, 7 and 8. Oh, I've probably got them already then. Okay, yeah, we don't need these then. Where do you find out the number code for the mermaid show? Because I don't know. I used to know, but I don't know anymore. Alright, I don't see any reason to stay here. Although, if anyone would like to change my mind, feel free to do so. Alright. Okay. I've darn near worn myself out trying to get all that wood that Robin has, you know, kind of said, oh, let's do a friendly contest. I'm like, okay, all right, sure. I'll play your little game, Robin. In fact, I'm a menace, I say, a menace to trees everywhere. Yep, I can see all 3 taps now without having to worry about, you know, taking anything down that I don't want to. Leaving plenty of smaller trees so that they can grow into larger trees for me to chop down and exploit later. Okay, look, trees, if you get in my way, I will have to chop you down. That's just kind of the way it is. All right, I think I've done enough damage for today. Let's move on. Okay. All right, this all looks very nice. We're going to move this over here. We're going to move this over here because we will be getting rid of it tomorrow. And I think it's time for bed. All right. It's like, you made $500 today. And that's about it. And that's okay. It happens. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today, all right. All right, Spidey, sorry to bother you again, but I need another favor. I got a new hammer and I want to try it on a variety of metals. Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? I will do that at some point, I suppose. It is not a high priority at the moment, though. There we go. Now you guys can eat again without having to fight each other for resources. Okay, and now there's you guys. Hello. All right, I think we can only milk the cow today. But there we go. We got some very nice wool. Okay, keeping. Selling. I don't remember what I need the wool for. I don't think I need it for the community center, so I think we're good on that. But we are going to go ahead and go check taps in a little bit, so... Boom, boom. Okay, taps are, you know, depressingly fine. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and start chopping down more trees. Let's see, we're good over here. So I'm going to start chopping down stuff over here, but I'm going to leave, I'm going to start chopping down things that are east of the greenhouse and that are in the same column as the greenhouse. But in the meantime, here we go. All right, Robin, you wanted people to gather up 1,000 wood. I'm gonna totally do that. All right, you're done. Go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to go. And then everything east of you. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, I must have nearly chopped that one down at some point. All right, let's see how we're doing. 735, and then a favor for Clint. The big tree to the south of my... Oh, okay, well, I'm not interested in that quite yet. There we go. And you know what? I'm chopping down this extra tree just for the heck of it. There we go. All right. Ooh, got a nice little chunk of gold for that. Okay, let's go resource manage all of this. Or I'm sorry, inventory manage. There we go. There we go. All right, now let's go take things to Gunther. And we'll figure out the other stuff eventually. All right, it's Wednesday. Good thing I don't need to buy any crops. Oh, got a reward. Okay. A chicken statue? Well, I know where that's going. Highlights from the Book of Yoba. Before their times, the only endless golden light, the light called out to itself, Yoba. Okay. That is another weird story, but sure. Hello, future wife. Okay. I mean, why not, you know? It's what I've always wanted. Ah, pikes. Nobody likes pikes. Oh, okay, this is my final cast. Okay. Oh, look, I got a ticket. Hey, George. No, it's okay, George. You go do your thing. Hey, how you doing? You still need to make money in the winter. You're not wrong. Okay, I'm going to level up my mining without having done any mining today. Jody is my spirit animal. I like sleeping as well. Okay, well, I don't need that. Let me check on... I think that's what's going to tell me. All right, well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. We can do the mermaid show another time. Like, I'll take the free coffee. Coffee is actually quite nice in this game. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. It'll cost you 1,000 gold, but you know what? It'll be worth it. I like to think it'll be worth it at least, so. Here we are, descending into the water. Oh god. I just realized I need to eat something quickly. Completely forgot that I have almost no stamina right now. A midnight squid? Okay. Let's eat something. The dish of the sea? Actually, we should probably eat that. No, no, no. Don't throw it away. There we go. What the hell was that? A blobfish? Okay. Okay. More spookfish. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take that deluxe bait. It's going right onto my fishing pole. Super cucumbers, blech. Another blobfish. I don't know if I've ever even seen a blobfish. All right, I think I've got one more cast in me. Yep, final cast right here. I found another spookfish. Okay, what do I need to get rid of? We're going to get rid of this broken glasses here. And, I don't know. We can get rid of this CD here. And we'll take the coal. And, I don't know. I could sell a lot of this other stuff for a decent profit. You know what? I got so much green algae. Sure, let's go ahead and grab the geode instead. All right, sir, please bring me up. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. I like the realism. It's a little inconvenient, but I do find it, you know, noteworthy and commendable. So. Oh, hey. That's right. Submarine captain, eh? All right. Yeah, go ahead and just blast me back home. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go over here to the fish chest. All right, I'm keeping 3 of these guys. And we're keeping 3 of these guys, I guess. Okay, everything else here can get sold, at least in the of the fish persuasion. I guess I'm gonna keep 1 blob fish. Oh no, wait. I didn't say we were done. Okay. I don't have any carp here, do I? Okay. And I don't know what the hell. Okay, and wait, no, I can sell these pikes. Okay. All right, let's go and sell all the fish then. Okay. And yeah, we can inventory manage the rest of this pretty easily. I don't know why they think I want a chicken statue, but I have a chicken statue. Okay, forage, mineral. So mineral. Forage. Everything else should be good. And yep, now it's time to go to bed. Okay, all right. How did we do today? We did damn good on the fishing. Holy moly. Uh-oh, cold front must be moving in. I can hear the wind picking up. Okay. All right. Congratulations on completing my little challenge. I'm impressed. As an added bonus, I've included the blueprints for a new type of chest. Have you found all those resources laying around? Why not swing by for some construction work? A stone chest. Okay. Dear Spidey, I would like to give you some information about an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. It's a time for the community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we've had this year. A favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange where everyone in town is... Oh, Secret Santa, basically. Okay. Your secret friend is Linus. Okay. That's good to know. All right. All right, let's go ahead and... How are we doing on it? We need one. We literally need one more egg. And how many days do we have? We have 4 days. We're doing fine. So let's go ahead and inventory manage this real quick. Keep, sell, forage, sell. And I guess now we can go out and go check the taps. Tappers, or whatever you want to call them. See, this is what I like. No trees in my way. And that is, that's oak resin, right? Pretty sure we can take that to the community. Yep. Okay. We're taking a trip to the community center. And not sure what else to do. Okay, we can sell that. And we can sell that, actually. Okay, trying to keep the art o' fishing alive. Pay 200 gold to any fisherman who catches 5 sardine. Good luck. 200 gold reward, you get to keep the fish, and you get a ticket. and those tickets are kind of nice. So, let me think. I think I can accept that, right? Screw it, let's accept it. All right, sardine or ocean fish, so yeah. Ooh, nautilus shell. I'll definitely take those. All right, I'll suppose I'll take the damn powder melon seeds too. Okay, we are looking for sardines. There we go. There's number 2. Pretty sure this is not a sardine. It's an albacore. Oh, come on. I was getting sardine out of that spot. I want that for the museum. We can get rid of the maple seed. Hey, Wally fan, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. How are things in your world? How is your weekend? How is the weather? It's just starting to get cold down here in Houston, so... And, yeah, just how are things in your world? I would like to know. And... I don't really need the copper. Might not be a bad idea to have it, but I don't need it. Alright, we're not going to worry about it. I want more, what is it, sardines? I think I want sardines, so. Okay, 2 more. I just need 2 more sardines, that's all I need. Oh, I've used my last piece of bait. Oh. And that's sardine number 4. I just need one more. All right. Currently in the car with family on about a 12-hour drive to Alabama. Oh my God. Let me guess. You going south for the winter weather? I'm gonna guess that's what's going on. But you tell me. You know far better than I. I'm just casting pointless guesses. Come on, come on. No! Nobody wants herring. Herring bad. Bad herring. There we go. Now I can go tell Willie. Do I need to talk to Willie? Yeah, let's go talk to him. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just eat this. No, 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 no. I said eat it. All right. Okay, so I have enhanced attack right now. All right. Semi-planned trip, but the snow kind of sealed the deal. Where do you guys normally live? Hey, Nara, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How is life in your neck of the woods, my friend? It is starting to really get cold down here in Houston now because you know, we're getting like an Arctic blast. But I know that a lot of my neighbors up north have got it even worse, so I'm not going to complain too much. And it hasn't gotten really cold yet, so there's no point in me complaining. Is it here? I think it's here. I think it's the Enchanter's bundle, yes. Okay. All right, those things I don't have them yet, so. Not great? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm doing fine right now. I had a pretty decent week. I just got back from an author event. Jim Butcher talked about his latest release from the Dresden Files and took a lot of questions from the audience. So that was really nice. And yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. What happened? I'm sorry to hear that things are not great. Is everything okay? What's going on? All right. In Texas, Wally fan says, in Texas, I'm a human that visits the library and 3D prints. Oh, yeah? Yes, I will be streaming Marvel Cosmic. Absolutely, yes. You can absolutely join me. That's going to be, well, technically later today for me, but yeah, that's on the schedule. So yeah, if you want to join me, you are absolutely welcome. So, oh man, night terrors, having a panic attack. I am so sorry. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can say? Is there anything that anything that I can do to help? I'm happy to do what I can. but I don't have a lot of experience comforting people with who are having a panic attack. So any guidance would be helpful if there's anything that I can do for you. Okay. All right. Let's see. You know, yes, we're going to sell that. Well, no, I'm not going to sell the fish yet. We're going to go over here to the fish chest. Make sure I have at least 3 of each. Okay, I've got plenty of herring. I have plenty of albacore. I have plenty of sardines. I have plenty of halibut, actually. So we can keep the sea cucumber, the sea cuke, and I think the rest of it can get sold. Yeah, we can sell all the fish. Sell it all. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm probably going to make a little mint for that. Normally you just call your friend and talk to him about anything, but normally it's a time thing and try not to linger on it. Okay, that's fair. Would it help would it help to do a voice call on Discord? Because, you know, like, you and I go back a ways. I will absolutely do that for you if you need to. So, okay, let's see. I know I've got that stupid blue powder melon seed in one of these chests. There it is. Okay, there. Go away. We'll keep the other Nautilus shell in here, and I think we're good for the most part. Okay, so I can either try to just clear my farm, or I could go into the caves. I think I'm going to just work on clearing out the farm, just so I have less to worry about in the spring, so. Blue Wolf, you're awesome. Batman or Superman? Oh. I mean, for me, it's probably almost always gonna be Batman. But under certain circumstances, I could go with Superman. I think that Batman is the more interesting, like, narrative choice. Superman is a little too good, a little too easy to write, whereas Batman is much more of a shade of gray a lot of the time. So yeah, I would say Batman. And honestly, I think that bears that out in the games. Like, Superman has not had a lot of games made, and frankly, a lot of them aren't that good. Whereas Batman, he's had a lot more games made, and just lately, a lot of those games have just been crushing it. So, you know, it's kind of like, yep. With that said, though, there are some really good Superman stories out there. I read Superman Red Sun. That was an amazing read. I really loved it. So, oh, you saw my goal? Thank you. I don't know that I'll ever reach that, but thank you. You're actually, I think, the first person to contribute like a big enough super chat to qualify for the goal. So thank you. I appreciate that very much. So let's see. I am going. It is 7:50 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Like, no. Why would I want to know that? There you go. There's a concerned parent in the U.S. right there, you know. Has anyone here seen or watched the show Parks and Recreation? It's a great show, and I think in one of the very first episodes, there's something about like parents having to keep their kids at home, I think during the summer, and they're like, okay, but when school's out, my kids are at home, like, and they need somewhere to go. And someone's like, well, we can't really build the park that you want. She's like, well, then what am I supposed to do with my kids? Am I supposed to, like, you know, keep them in my house with me and my things? I was just like, I'm not a parent, but I could kind of understand a parent's uh like perspective on that. Like, oh my God, I love you, kid, but I'm so sick of you. So, all right, let's see. Thank you, Mr. Streambot. uh okay, Wally fan. So here's a big hint to who I am. Okay. 3D printed, knitted snowman and Santa. Oh my God, I think I know. Michael? Michael, is that you? All right. Oh, and I just saw Nara. You know what? You know what? Let me go ahead and hop on Discord. I'll jump into the voice chat, and yeah, you feel free to jump in if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump into the Paleo voice chat, so feel free to join me if you would like to do so. All right. So so you guys are on your way to Alabama? I didn't realize that was a 12-hour drive from here. So, nailed it. That was my impression of Bender from Futurama. Nailed it. Okay. Let me go ahead and equipment manage all of that. There we go. And yeah, there we are. Okay. All right. And according to my game's time, it is 9:40. I need to we're like getting to the point, we're about 10 days out from the final day of winter. And I need to start thinking about my farming setup for the next year. What sucks is that I don't have iridium sprinklers, so. Oh man. So Michael, it's nice to know that you're here. Do you mind if I call you that, or do you just want me to call you Wally fan? Because I can do that too. All right. And hold on, just jumping in real quick. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to check on something. Okay, it's 11 p.m. Do you know where your children are? And again, I am a responsible American parent, so no, I don't. Okay, we're gonna jump into here. Actually, hold on. We need to equipment manage. So, all right, there. Nope. You come back, but you, and you go. All right. You go strange. Okay, either's fine. Okay, I just wanted to be certain. So. There we go. And well, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go here and we're going to go to sleep before it becomes midnight. So, okay, how much money did we make? We made enough that we should have at least 20,000. So, all right. It's 6 a.m. I must be lonely. It will be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Your spirits are in good humor. We may want to go caving today. But before we do any of that, we need to go, okay. Artisan goods. Forage. That perch is getting sold. Okay, I think we've got all the eggs we need. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and the rest of it can go in there. So... It was fun making me find out who you were. I mean, like, I didn't, at least I don't think I did. I didn't really react when you gave the first hint, but when you said that you lived in Texas and that you occasionally make 3D prints at the library, I'm like, is this someone I know? Is this one of my coworkers messing with me? And I was partially right, so just making a cappuccino. Okay, all right. Now, and Nara, feel free to educate me here. Cappuccinos, are cappuccinos coffee? Because I'm told that certain things that I think are coffee might not be, and I want to be certain that I am, you know, making informed decisions or calling things by their name in an informed manner, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's go speak with the cows and everybody else. Hey, sheep. Hey, piggy. Hey, guys, how you doing? Hi. Let's go ahead and do that. And I don't think... Yeah, no. Kate Blanchett has no milk today. That's not actually who I named the goat after, but... When I saw the spelling, I'm like, oh, same spelling as Kate Blanchett. Okay. It's like a stronger latte, but weaker than coffee. Okay. So then what is a latte? Because I have no clue. I mean, I don't even drink coffee, so... Okay, we could go and see Robin today and possibly get the coop upgraded. I think that might be what we do. But before we do that... And I'm grabbing these... But we're going to go visit the traveling cart to see if they've got any red cabbage. I need it. Well, I don't need it, but I definitely want it so that I can, you know, free up the community center and stuff. So, okay, so let's see. The traveling cart would be this way. And there she is. Hi. Starfruit. Morel, ice cream, truffles. Truffles? Ooh, I could take that to the... No, I don't need to. Because if I buy it, then I won't have enough money for the coop upgrade, so... All right, so a latte is powdered coffee that normally already has milk in it. Okay, all right. And that is... So it is... Excuse me. So it's... A latte is essentially weakened coffee, I guess, in that sense. If anybody finds it amusing that I'm flailing my way through this, I mean, just keep in mind, I am not a coffee drinker of any sort, and I never have been, so... Like, I think I was watching American Pie, and, like, one of the guys is drinking something at school, and someone says that's coffee, and he's like, it's not coffee, it's mochaccino, and I'm like... What are you drinking? I have no clue, you know. So. All right, let's go see oh, hello. Well, we got all kinds of resources here. Okay. I mean, like, they're fun. They're, you know, I don't know. I think for me, I just need, like, I think it was the first two are all I really care about. Because like, don't Jim and Allison Hannigan's character, don't they get together by the end of the second movie. And after that, I'm just like, okay, well, I don't need to see anymore. So, all right, I need farm buildings. We're gonna go ahead and do the deluxe coop. Boom. I was like, that's a big coop. It needs to be. Okay, and now I'm down to a mere 1,500. You came all the way through the snow to see me? I guess that makes sense. Okay, well, someone has a high opinion of himself. All right, and let's see. I mean, at this point, you know, we're gonna go back to the farm. We're gonna inventory manage, and then we can come back and go caving. So, all right. All right, Wally says that he saw my Funko Pop collection, gonna try to design me a Spidey Librarian Funko Pop figure based on my 2 channel icons. Dude. One, if you can do that, that'd be really flippin' cool. I guarantee you I would show that off on the channel. So, and two, thank you for the thought. I appreciate that. So, I'm certainly not going to try to stop you. So, yeah, go ahead. I will be very excited to see that. So, for those of you that don't know, I just found out that Walloofan is actually one of my patrons at the library, and he has a gift for designing 3D printable items, and I've watched him get good at it, and he does a really good job. So when he says something like that, I actually have reason to get excited. So, you know. Okay, mocha is cappuccino and hot chocolate. So it's chocolate light coffee, basically. But is that right? A cappuccino is hot chocolate? Oh wait, no. Hot chocolate is its own thing. Okay. And
hello.
Hey, Nara, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I cannot complain. I am just playing some Stardew Valley and just chatting with you guys. So I'm having a pretty good evening. So yeah, no can complain. So are things better for you?
A little.
Okay.
It's more of a time thing at times now.
Okay. It's like kind of like a flare up that eventually just kind of fades down kind of thing?
Yeah, it's with the night terror. It's like everything. It feels real.
Right.
And I can't differentiate between reality and my dream.
Oh, God, that sounds terrifying.
Which then causes the panic attack, which then.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in space or something, I'd wake up and I would feel lack of oxygen.
Oh God. Well, I hope you're through the worst of it, and I hope that by being on here, that helps a little bit. So.
Appreciate it, bro.
So, what have you been up to lately?
I actually managed to get some streaming in today. Well, technically yesterday.
Oh, what did you stream?
Some Rivals.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
And then some Helldivers too.
You know,
my friends to have a go.
So tonight I went to one of my favorite authors was in town tonight. And a gentleman by the name of Jim Butcher, he writes an urban fantasy novel series called The Dresden Files. And I've said before, if there's anything cooler than Spider-Man, it's The Dresden Files. And so I got to go see him tonight, which was really cool. But the reason I'm bringing this up now is because Jim has actually said, I mean, he's a gamer as well, and he plays the hell out of Helldivers. Like, he really likes that game, and will occasionally tell us of some of his exploits in the game. So, and from what I can tell, like, it's not my kind of game, but it's like, it seems like it's very amusing.
Oh, very, very amusing.
Like,
Very fun. I can remember when it first came out on Xbox, because it came out on PlayStation and PC first.
uh-huh.
I didn't touch Ride for a week straight.
Really?
That's impressive.
Yes, it's a very, very fun, very addictive. Just kill a lot of things. That's your main goal, is spread democracy.
Right. There's this kind of over the top, like, patriotism / like jingoism kind of thing going on, right?
Yeah, and I think basically you're the bad guys. I don't think there's no democracy. I just think it's, we want to kill everything.
Yeah, like from what I can tell, because I think I watched. Here's what I know of. Here's what I know of Helldivers. Helldivers, I've seen some of, like, the meme shorts, like, of people just doing fails and stuff, which are hilarious to watch. But I also saw. Are you familiar with the YouTube channel? I think it's called Legal Eagles.
Well, I will have a look at that.
He does like a look at the contract that you apparently sign at some point in Helldivers, and just like would this actually be a legally binding contract, essentially? And he just points out, like, a lot of the ridiculous legal, like, passages in it, and it's like, there's no way this kind of thing would survive actual scrutiny, and it's not supposed to. This is just how the game is. But I found that video to be, like, fascinating, especially as someone who doesn't play Helldivers. I was like, this gives me a really good look into the kind of world that you're entering when you play this game,
Speaking of that, there are tips when you load it. One of them is, if you die again, and it goes on for like 6 sentences saying that. And the other one is, if the enemy try negotiation, just shoot them in the face. Do not believe their lies.
This government sound like Klingons. I'm not gonna lie.
They are very trouble. If you're not like ever really played the game, the actually just released a fan film of it that was approved by the makers of the game. And it's very good.
Okay. If you want to link it to me on Discord, I'll definitely check it out sometime.
Oh, I will 100% pay.
Let's see. Oh my god.
It's like an hour.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, I didn't reply to your Batman thing. Yeah, I'm the same. I prefer the Batman to the Superman. I love Superman in the sense of his good heart. That's what I love about him. He is the goody two-shoes Boy Scout.
Yes. He and Captain America have that in common.
And Spider-Man.
Yeah.
People compare him more to Spider-Man in England.
Really?
For the costume as well.
Interesting. Like, when I think of a Boy Scout, which is what Superman is often called, I definitely think Captain America before Spider-Man. And I don't know why. Because, like, Spider-Man is not exactly, I mean, I don't know. He's like, he tries to do right all the time. He's like it in that way, but he often fails too. Like when he tries to do the good thing. Like sometimes he just like fails. You know, he lets his impulses get the better of him. But that's actually like, I mean, it's a fairly astute observation if you guys think of it more as Spider-Man than Cap.
I think it's also more the job line as well. Like he worked at the Daily Planet, Peter Parker, the Daily Bugle.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that.
Similar backgrounds.
Right, the newspaper background, basically. So, oh man, which by the way, I was pretty excited when you told me how much you enjoyed Superman and Lois. I'm really eager to watch that one. That first episode was really good. So
it's not like a spoiler for like joining that episode. I think they replaced Jonathan. Yes, they replaced the actor with Jonathan.
Let me see. Now Jonathan is the he's the more, isn't he the more like emo brother? Or am I?
Oh, I think that's Jordan. Yeah, Jordan.
So Jonathan
is the more sporty one.
He's the golden boy, basically. Okay, all right. Why did that happen? Did people say, or?
No, I haven't looked into it because I actually kind of prefer the second one. The first one's still good, but there was something about the second one that I think I vibed with more.
Okay, all right. Well, again, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch that one, and again, like I feel like that show is kind of the blueprint. Like if anyone wants to write a new type of Spider-Man story, like do that. Give people what they've been asking for. Give, you know, like people. My understanding is that people love Superman and Lois, and I'm like that. I can see why, because like how many people do that? How many people actually like take them out of their perpetual, you know, bachelorhood or, you know, singleness or whatever, and actually make them into parents? It just doesn't happen very often. So, yeah, no, I'm really excited to resume that one at some point.
I would love to see a Spider-Man show, actually, because that's what they did with Smallville. We have the very young Clark Kent developing his powers and everything. And Superman normally is always the Justice League with him, or
right.
Herald. There's not the focus on what happens really between him and Lois, and I love that. I don't know how I managed to binge it so quick, but it hooked me.
When you told me how quickly you binged it, I was like, wow. That's impressive, and I have binged some stuff before, okay? So no, I was like, wow, that is respect. Respect.
Yeah. It's one of those that there are not many shows these days that do that. The only other one is, have you heard of Reacher?
Yes, I've heard of Reacher. It's the character Jack Reacher, right?
Yes.
Yes.
One night for season 1.
Really? How many episodes are in a season, and how long are they?
I think it's 8, and they're 45 minutes each, for an hour.
Okay, all right. And you did that in one night?
Yeah, which doesn't, you know, compared to some stuff, doesn't seem that bad. But I think I started around midnight. I just watched episode 1. I was like, oh, I'll like 2. This was good. Got to 3 and was like, right, where's the coffee?
So do you want to hear my similar marathon story?
Oh, yes, please. Always interested in love stories.
So when the very first season of Daredevil came out on Netflix, I got up at 6 a.m. that morning, and I mainlined the entire first season. And I think each episode was about an hour long. And let me think. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. There were 13 episodes. And it was I was like there like I am watching this whole thing as soon as it drops. And I did. And I have no regrets. I was like, nope, I'm watching this. Go ahead.
Have you watched Jessica Jones?
I've watched the first season of Jessica Jones, and I think I watched part of the second season before I got pulled away by other stuff.
I started with that one first before Daredevil.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know why.
Okay.
But as a huge David Tennant fan,
I get it.
Was really, really weird seeing him play some... I know he was in one of the Harry Potter films.
Yeah, he played Barty Crouch Jr.
Yes, that's the one. And it just shows the variety of older actors to new modern ones, because a lot more people now these days play themselves in movies, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
And to see him go from like Doctor Who, like growing up watching him as the Doctor, to see him play a complete and utter psychopath.
Yeah.
Was very jarring. But very good, very good.
I mean, I felt a little bit like that last night when I was watching Kong Skull Island for the first time, and I'm like, dude, Loki is saving everyone.
Yes.
I was like,
it shows the variety of actors.
Yeah.
They're very, very good actors.
Yeah, no, they did. Yeah, that was a fun movie. I gave it a pretty high score when I reviewed it. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh, that's good. May I ask, what is the premise for Stardew Valley? Because I've watched, but I've never actually played. Is there like an end goal for the game?
Well, I mean, you don't have to end it. I mean, you can just end it at any point. But really, the premise is that you receive like the deed to your grandfather's farm. Like, he gives it to you while he's still alive and you're very young. And then after he passes away, he tells you, don't open this letter until you feel like that you're being crushed by the weight of modern life and everything. And if you need a fresh start, then you can come here and you can get that start. And so when you get to this place, when you get to your grandfather's farm, you can pretty much do whatever you want, but you do have some tasks that like are put in front of you that you can choose to ignore. But like ideally, you get here, you start cleaning up your farm, you plant some parsnips, you grow them, you learn to fish, and you just like you decide whether you want to befriend the townspeople, or if you want to go into the caves and fight, or if you want to get good at fishing or cooking or whatever. And you just kind of do it the way you want to do it, and it is what I call a strangely relaxing good time, you know.
I think Ranch Simulator stole that premise.
Well, I mean, Stardew Valley definitely isn't the first farming simulator game. It basically put farming simulators on the map, though, you know.
Oh, sorry, no, I mean the backstory. Yeah, because I watched Neve's Gaming play Ranch Sim, and it's the same thing. You go to your grandfather's ranch, he leaves you a note.
Okay.
And then you do the same thing.
Huh. All right.
I was kind of giggling to myself when you was explaining it, so I was like, oh my god, that's where Ranch Simulator got it from, and that's literally, I think, the same thing. It's more realistic. Like that's like Terraria, whether that Ranch Sim is your person in first person.
I mean, quite possibly. I have not really looked into the history of farming simulators that much, but it wouldn't surprise me because like the premise of a lot of these types of games tends to be pretty like they overlap pretty closely. And so I think someone found the formula that just worked, and a lot of other people were like, oh, well, I can do something that's not quite the same, but I can put my own spin on it. And, then you get games like this, and you get games like Harvest Moon and Coral Island and stuff like that. And, it's it just, I don't know, it makes for a good time for me at least. So, and that's what's really important after all.
Yeah, what's the one I was thinking of? Like the Batman games. That's how I felt for the Spider-Man ones for PlayStation. It's like, here's a formula that works, but let's put our own spin on it and do Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it works brilliantly.
I remember when I was playing the Batman, like the Rocksteady Batman Arkham games, I remember actually thinking, I'm like, I want this treatment for Spider-Man. Like this system would work really well for the wall crawler. And then, like, dude, when they started telling us about the Insomnia Spider-Man game, you should have seen me. I was like a kid in a candy store. I was watching every single gameplay trailer that came out. I would just watch it over and over again. I'm like, I cannot wait to do this, And yeah, I'm so glad we finally got that because Spider-Man and Batman have the whole like they've both got extensive rogues galleries. They're both heroes that have a lot of intriguing narrative possibilities. And so when I heard Insomniac was basically doing the Rocksteady treatment, I was like, I was just like, yes, so much yes, So
I'm looking forward to seeing the third game.
Oh, I know. Have you gotten to the end of the second game?
No, I'm still, but I'm not where I lived before.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, where's that get to? I'll have to check my stream, because what I love about PlayStation over Xbox, it's the only thing I'm more of an Xbox fellow.
Uh-huh.
Is you can stream directly to YouTube from your PlayStation.
Yes, you can. Yeah. You can't do that with an Xbox? You can only do it to Twitch?
No. Yeah, it used to be Mixer on Xbox.
Right.
That died.
Oh yeah, no. I remember when they were trying to make themselves the next big thing, and they were pushing hard. I can't imagine how much money they spent, but they probably like YouTube and Twitch were too well established by that point. They weren't going to unseat them through brute force, and I think they tried to do that and they fell on their faces. So
TikTok very well though. They have definitely made a very good name for themselves.
Yeah. You're definitely right about that, But yeah, God, yeah. When you said Mixer, I'm like, oh God, I remember them because a few years ago, have you heard of PAX? It's short for Penny Arcade Expo.
Nope.
Okay, so here in the States, like, and I don't know if they're still going, but for a while, the Penny Arcade Expo or PAX. There was PAX East and PAX West, and PAX East was usually like the main one. It was usually held in a big city out in the East over here. And so it was just a really big like game convention. Like developers and, publishers would come, and it was just like, and people who gamed came. and it was just like a big con. It was pretty great. I never got to go to any of those, but for a while they did PAX South, and that was usually held in Austin. And I think during one of the last PAX Souths that I went to before they closed it down, Mixer was one of the big, like, presences at PAX South, and they were trying to show out, like, just as much as Twitch was, because Twitch was there too. And you know, they had influencers there. They had, like, you know, big showcases and everything. They were trying really hard, and it just did not work out for them. It was it was an interesting time. Unfortunately, I guess PAX South just did not make as much money as they wanted, and I think the last one I went to was in 2019, and you know, we all know what happened in 2020. Nothing was going to survive if it wasn't already dominantly established by that point. So, you know, because you don't want to go to a con with a whole bunch of people there when you've got COVID-19 going around. So I do miss it, though. I used to think of that as my weekend getaway once a year, you know? Let me see. Did I... But yeah, yeah, you said Mixer, and I just thought of that. I was like, oh wow. So, okay.
Yeah, that flashback hits, because that's what that was the platform I first started streaming on.
So what happened, like, from your perspective with Mixer? Did they just shut down one day, or what?
Yeah, I didn't even know. I took a little break for a couple of months. I come back and I was like, wait, where's my broadcast gone?
It was just
on.
It was just gone. Wow. And how did you feel when you realized what was going on?
It was actually kind of sad because it was good. My main problem with Twitch on Xbox is I can't see the chat on my television.
Okay.
But the Mixer had it. Like, you could put a little box in the top left corner. And it's basically, honestly, I can't really tell the difference between Twitch and Mixer. Just Twitch is more popular. It's the same premise.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And again, like from what I could tell, because I mean, I never really tried out Mixer. Like, I think I might have tried to download it once, and I saw just how similar it was to Twitch, and I'm like, there's nothing really new for me here that I can see. So, you know, I'm already set up on Twitch. Why would I leave at this point? You know. But they definitely did their thing. So how long was it before you decided to make the switch over to Twitch then?
Instantly. I
Yeah.
had to find a new platform because I didn't have a computer, so I couldn't stream to YouTube. And they've changed it now, but you actually have to go onto the Twitch app on Xbox and stream through the app. But now it's migrated into the Xbox home.
Okay.
So you can just open up your menu, go along, and just click broadcast. But
I mean,
it was very quick.
I didn't realize that by playing on one platform, I mean, that's, at least for a time, that determined, you know, basically what platform you could stream with, you know. That's, I don't know, to me, that's kind of unsettling.
I agree. I would, I like Twitch, but I would rather stream to YouTube.
Yeah. it's funny because I first started on Twitch, like in terms of just streaming, but like I'm probably like mostly in YouTube, but like one thing that Twitch does, and I swear to God, I try like every stream to get this to work, but they do things like the emote wall, and I really like I just want to get that working because like I feel like if I did that, like probably some of my viewers might consider going over to Twitch because then not only can they use my emotes, but when they use those emotes in chat, it's going to like throw a bunch of them up on screen and they're going to bounce around like over top, like on top of the display that I've got. And it's really interactive and fun to see. And, it's just kind of one of those extra things. Like if YouTube would do something like that or allow something like that natively, that would be really nice. But like Twitch and I think Streamlabs? Like it's got that kind of thing integrated. Whereas like with just regular OBS, it at least Google tells me that it can be done, but you have to really work at it. And so far, I just haven't had any success making that happen, I think the emote wall would be a lot of fun, though.
I agree. And where I got to on Spider-Man is where is it? Is it Lee, the guy who can change people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With Dr. Morgan Michaels, and you see him change him. That is where I last got to on the stream before my last one. On my last stream, I just sort of swung around and did all the little side quests a bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm not very far into the story.
That's fine.
I got very hooked on exploration and the side missions and the combat. Love the combat.
Oh, absolutely. And the web swinging is fantastic. My nephew would sometimes come and he would come over and we would stream together, and he just wanted to play either Miles Morales or Spider-Man, and he would just like web swing around the city. Like he would spend like an hour doing it. He would avoid fights, and he would just be like, yeah, no, I just want to swing around. And I'm like, that's kind of awesome. Sure. So yeah, no, I understand the appeal there. And, I think I put Spider-Man on the poll, the most recent poll that I put up earlier today. And it's kind of because it's because like I kind of want to do that again, like I've platinumed that game. I've beaten the game. I don't really need to play it, but it's like, I kind of miss doing that. So
I can't wait to be able to go back and play it again. It's very, very addictive.
It is. It is.
But I kind of treat him like I blame Rivals. I kind of treat him like Rival Spider-Man. Like sometimes you'll see me actually just web swinging past an enemy and use the get over here where you pull yourself to the enemies like you do on Rivals.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Real people. And I'm like, no, you don't need to do this on this game. You don't need to be so button mashy as much.
You don't. Sometimes it's fun, but you don't need to do that. So, but so you haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet, or have you?
I played the first mission because isn't the first mission Sandman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played the first mission because I was just I was more curious to see what Miles was like.
Right.
I hadn't seen his game yet. I kind of like I fully stayed away from that because I will be honest. Until is it Into the Spider-Verse? I honestly had no clue who Miles Morales was.
That's fair. There's a certain
I didn't know much.
Yeah, there's a certain generation of Spider fans that are not going to know who he is until a movie like that makes him successful. But I mean, that movie came out in 2018. He didn't come out in the comics until 2011. So, you know, in a lot of ways, you've known of Miles Morales for the majority of his existence so far. So that's good, you know?
Yeah, I think 2011.
2011, I think,
I,
is when
I,
he made
was,
his first appearance. So,
I was out of the superhero business really. Besides like games, I wasn't really watching the movies.
okay.
I
Yeah.
think I watched four. That was like one of the ones that got me back in. And
Okay.
then I think 2013, I lived on my, when I was 17, I started living on my, and then I was like, oh, I watched the first Avengers as well, because my friend demanded I watched it, because it's fantastic, it's amazing, you'll get hooked. And then, was it the first Guardians? And I was like, oh, this is all lining up, this seems like an actual story, they're not just random movies.
Right.
And then went and bought every single Marvel movie that I could. And binged them. And that was me back into superheroes. But mainly at 2011, I think I was on my DC phase.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Yeah.
Obviously, you probably prefer Peter, but are you a huge Miles Morales fan?
You know, I will say in the short time that he's been here, I have grown to love Miles as much as Peter, and that's just from reading his comics. Like when they announced the movies, I was like, yes, oh, so much yes, and they did a damn good job with the storytelling there. So I was really happy with that. But like, yeah, I would say that you know, in a lot of ways, what they're trying to do now is kind of make it so that Miles is like he's like he and Gwen are kind of like the, how to put it, it's sort of like they're like the soccer team, and Peter is like Ted Lasso. He's like the coach basically, and like it's kind of going that way, but they're also trying to keep Peter perpetually young, and I really wish they wouldn't do that, but they're doing it. So, you know,
that's why I liked Into the Spider-Verse. I liked all the Peter with a younger Miles. It was very good because it was like you could learn more from him.
Yeah. And really, like, that's the kind of thing that I'd been wanting to see ever since Miles came along. And so, and when they did it, I was just like, yeah, this is how it should be, you know?
Who would you cast as a live action Miles?
So he might be a little old for the role now, but let me think. There's an actor from Cobra Kai. He plays a character named Kenny, like in the later seasons of the show. God, I can't remember his name. Cobra Kai Kenny actor.
I was going to say I'm not going to Google it because it could contain spoilers. Some people like to do that on Google.
So just go ahead and Google Dallas Dupree Young. That's who, like, especially when he first appeared in Cobra Kai, like he would have been a perfect Miles Morales to me.
My one would be Grey Worm from Game of Thrones. Obviously, now he would be a lot older, but I thought he would be a very good, like, older, teenager going young adult Miles.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Something
yeah.
about him, when I look at him, I just look now and think, you could really play Miles Morales.
Yeah, like a more young man Miles. Yeah, absolutely. I can see it. So, but yeah,
Oh, I see what you mean.
oh, did you look him up?
yeah, like luckily nothing about Cobra Kai has come up. I was like,
Yeah.
woohoo.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I can see.
Go ahead.
I can see he looks a lot more, even more than the guy I just said. I forgot the actor's name who plays Grey Worm. But I can see, yeah, I would cast him over Grey Worm.
Yeah, I mean, especially like young Miles, like very young Miles. But yeah, I don't know. Like I keep wondering if the MCU is ever going to do Miles, because like at this point, if anyone is going to do live action Miles Morales, it's going to be the MCU. And like one, I don't know if Sony's going to go for that, even though they've got animated Miles. But like it's just kind of like, um, you know, I mean, I guess, we might find out this year. I mean, you never know. We're getting a Spider-Man movie this year, so um, I think that would be really cool myself. I know some people would be like, no, but I'm just like, yes, give me all the spiders. I want all of them.
I'd like to see Emma Stone play actual Spider-Gwen, because I really enjoyed her
I
in
agree.
the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I agree.
But who was the one? But you see, do you know, you said that. Oh, what is it? You just said about Miles that you don't see happen. See, I thought that about Riri. Ironheart. Like, why? We've got Iron Man. Why do we need basically another version of Iron Man? And we got it. And I know it wasn't the most popular show.
I didn't watch it, but I heard like a lot of my friends said, "Oh no, this one was pretty good." So
I didn't enjoy it, but I felt like from what I knew of her, they went away from the character from the comics and did their own sort of spin. So to me, if you could do Riri, you could do a live action Miles if Sony approves it, because I think that would get a lot more draw with it being a spider. Because to me, I think Spider-Man is overall probably the most popular character in Marvel.
you know what I kind of want, and again, I'm gonna kind of play up the similarities between Batman and Spider-Man here. So, so sometimes on YouTube Shorts, I will find this. I guess you could kind of call it a motion comic, or I don't know. It's like a bunch of stills with dialogue, and someone is basically drawing like Batman and mostly the kids. So it's like Dick Grayson is there, Jason Todd is there, Tim Drake is there, Stephanie Brown is there, Damian Wayne is there, Cassie Kane is there, Batwoman is there, and like in a lot of ways, most of them are. It's like the Bat family. And it's really kind of like comedically done, but it's also like really well written too. And so it's a bunch of short stories that this person does. And like Selena shows up in them, and Clark and Lois show up in them, and everything. And it's just like extremely well done, because like the kids all have this very much sibling dynamic. And so they are they're always kind of getting on Batman's nerves, and he's always outsmarting them, and it's actually a lot of fun. And I was like, who is doing this? Because they're doing, like, the artwork is really nice, the stories are well written, and I'm just like, who is this? Like, I want to know more about the person making these. I think it's just like, I want to say it's just called the Bat Family. Hold on. Like, I think it's literally just called Bat Family. Let me just double check. Not Bat Fam, no.
Who is your favorite overall DC character?
Favorite overall DC character? Probably Tim Drake.
Ooh, Dick Grayson.
Oh, yeah?
But Nightwing is, I love him. I don't know why. I wasn't a big. My favorite Robin is Damien.
Oh, see, I hated Damien at first. I couldn't stand Damien at first.
Oh, so I fell in love with him as soon as I watched Son of Batman. Fell in love. Because he contradicts everything Batman stands for, doesn't he? Like, he's the complete opposite to what his father is.
I mean, yeah, in a lot of ways. Oh man, I'll have to find some of those and put them put them on the Discord, because they're really good, and I really feel like I should share those out more, because they're a lot of fun, you know. I can't find any right now, and I don't want to stop the game, so.
Okay, for a Marvel question, who's an obscure Marvel character that you would like to see in live action?
Ooh, that's a good question. An obscure Marvel character that I would like to see in live action. Is it someone that has, like, not necessarily been done yet, or not done correctly, or what?
More if not the most popular. You know, like I'd like to see a Nightwing. Kind of funny that my two favorite characters in Marvel and DC are both start with Night. Is Nightcrawler? I'd love to just see a dedicated Nightcrawler movie that covers the backstory of his birth with Mystique, and to see him, because his intro in X-Men 2, I was like, give me more.
God, that was one of the best intros for a character that I had seen in a movie up to that point. It was pulse pounding. It made you go, what the hell is going on? Why is this character so terrifying? He's not supposed to be, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, honestly, for me, God, I would really need to think about that one, because I can't say that I've given it much thought.
Oh, isn't it? Because my friend asked me the other day, and I'm still struggling. I came up with but she got a movie, but she wasn't. Was it Magic?
Yes.
But I'd love to see Magic more with being in limbo, like a movie based more in limbo.
Right.
I thought that would be very obscure, good, dark, very much darker movie than what we get.
Yeah. I mean, I watched New Mutants for the first time last October, and it's definitely not the best movie in the world, but I definitely enjoyed it, though. You know, it's like, okay, I don't know if I'd call this a horror movie, but it's definitely got a lot of horror elements in it. And, you know, it's like, this is, I mean, especially when they, like, explicitly linked it to the other X-Men movies that were out there. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you're going to have a much harder time convincing me this is a horror movie now. But, like, you know, I still enjoyed it for what it was, you know?
It was out of nowhere, and I think that's what I liked. It was until I still like that they linked it. I love the premise of, like, it doesn't need to connect fully. It can be its own sort of a movie.
Right. Yeah. I agree. It was, I don't know, it was fun, you know? And I know that some people, like, if you say a movie is fun, like, I thought The Marvels was fun. And there's a certain subsection of fans who are like, if all you can say that a movie is fun, then you don't like good movies. And it's like, that's kind of not it at all. Like it just means that I can enjoy a movie that is not necessarily like gonna win an Oscar or anything, and like I can watch it and still get enjoyment out of it, you know? And I don't know. I use that word with the knowledge that, you know, there are some people that are gonna they're gonna try to rake me over the coals for it. So, you know,
Well, that's like me with Suicide Squad.
oh yeah?
For a little premise into why I don't watch trailers is because of the Suicide Squad. To me, they kind of pegged Joker in, if you go back and watch the trailers, as the main bad guy. Like, he was in every trailer, it seemed like he was going to be the main villain, and then he was in the movie for about 2 minutes and 45 seconds, I think it was altogether, or something. He wasn't in it for long at all. But I can still go back and watch that and enjoy it as a fun movie, because I really liked Will Smith as Deadshot. I thought he did not the Deadshot I know from comics and what he is, but he was a fun Deadshot. Harley Quinn was great.
Oh yeah. And I mean, you know, it's always fun watching Margot Robbie play Harley Quinn. You know, she does a good job with the character, in my opinion, at least. So
yeah, and that to me is like that movie. It's just a fun movie. Is it the best? Nowhere near what it could have been.
yeah,
It's still fun and it's enjoyable. And to me, if you enjoy a movie, you're a winner. The movie's a win.
Yeah, like honestly, not everything has to be this grand, epic, iconic tale. Like, you know, that's like you'll get exhausted from that, you know? And it's just like, you know, just let me enjoy silly little things. Like again, the Marvels. I thought that the planet where everyone sings is like they don't understand you unless you're singing and dancing. Like I was like, okay, that's hilarious, you know? And like, you know, you watch and see that like Carol is married to like the prince of that planet, and so she's singing and dancing. And Ms. Marvel, Iman Vellani, is just like fangirling out, and she's just so damn charismatic when she does that. And I'm just like, how can you not enjoy this? How can you watch this and not see the silly and go, God damn, that's funny, you know? And I don't know, like there are just some people out there that are they're just haters, you know, and I'm just like, oh God, okay, just go away.
I'm a very weak person when it comes to the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because to me Marvel Phase 1 to 3 was extraordinary.
Yeah, it was.
Brilliant. It was, every movie was very good. I wanted more from 4. I'll say this, and please, YouTube and fans, I'm sorry, but to me, the first Guardians movie kind of spoils the rest of it, because the formula for the comic relief kind of took over with 4 later on for me. Like, his movies became more comic relief, comedy, which, again, it's fun. It's funny. I love... Ragnarok is another one where I wanted more bit more grit, but I love the comic relief in it. I absolutely love it. Fantastic. It's so funny. But I really loved early for his naivety to human culture, his more serious tone. I'm a warrior, I'm ready to fight. And
right.
Brilliant. I just wanted more from it. Like, you know, I wanted a bit more action, but it's still a great, to me, a great movie.
Yeah, no, like, and we're talking specifically about Ragnarok here?
Yeah, for Ragnarok for the comedy, but the very first 4 movie, like where he first comes to Earth, I love that. It just means naivety. But yeah, Ragnarok was very... to me, that was the fun 4 movie. Dark World was... it's sort of hit or miss.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. There are aspects of the Dark World that I like, and then there are others that I'm like, I might have made a different decision, you know. But I mean, you know, they don't pay me to write this stuff, so you know, I can't complain too much. But you know, I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. I mean, it really is. And so your mileage may vary, just like mine, and that's okay, you know.
Best example is a conversation we had is She-Hulk.
Yes.
Before, I think you said you really enjoyed She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Whether I don't like it.
Right. Right.
It is nothing against the actress. I have my version of She-Hulk in my head. I didn't enjoy it, but I will never ever say someone's wrong for enjoying it. That's where people need to stop. It's like if people enjoy it, people enjoy it. It doesn't make them less of a Marvel fan. It doesn't make them, you know, a bad person. It's just they like something you don't.
Right.
And
right.
that's where I love having a conversation with you because we can disagree. And
it doesn't get personal, you know.
No. Like one thing I didn't know, what I told you, the scene that really, really bugged me is at the end where she comes in and tells the writers that they're terrible. I didn't know that was a comic book reference.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of one of those things that you know, a lot of the people who were criticizing the movie for that scene are people who knew that was a thing, that was the thing that happened in the comics, you know. And you know, they're like, oh, they're trying to make her into Deadpool, and I was like, no, she was doing this before Deadpool was even around. And you know, like you will take that information and be like, oh really, I was not aware of that. There are other people that will be like, you know, they're gonna stick their fingers in their ears. They're gonna be that I don't hear you. No, that's not true. You know, and it's like, okay, go deny reality somewhere else then. I you know, I would just rather spend my I would just rather spend my conversations with reasonable people like you, you know.
Like it's like I saw the training scenes and I just didn't like that she picked up on everything so quick.
Right.
Like that really it hurt me because there are a lot of people out there, and I'm not just saying feminists that was defending, saying, yeah, but she's been through this and that, and then I'm like, yes, but I mean, but everything Hulk has been through in the MCU himself, at that point, it was like, it felt, I'm not saying forced, but it was like, they want her to be good from the start, so they can get on with the story with her. I really wanted to see her with the struggle of her powers, like, the fact that she could throw a boulder, a rock further than Hulk straight away to me was where I was like, I don't understand what he was going for. I can see where they were going, where they wanted to get on with it. Like, they didn't want to focus too much on all the training. They wanted to go on with the show. It was, I might give it another go now. I have a new perspective, and that's from talking to you. Like, you give me a new perspective on it, and that's what a lot of people, as you said, when they put the fingers in the ear and just go, la, 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 won't give it a go.
Right. And really, I mean, you know, we kind of all lose at that point, because it's like, okay, well, you're gonna sit here and just choose not to grow, and then on the other hand, you're also potentially missing out on something you could really enjoy if you looked at it from this perspective, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I will say, however, that it looks like She-Hulk, at least in the form that we know her, is probably not going to be around for a while, because the actress, Tatiana Maslany, Apparently she and Disney have split. She made some posts and said some things that really ticked off Mickey Mouse apparently, and they're just like, yeah, I don't think we want to work with you anymore. And she's like, okay, well, fine. Well, I'll go my separate ways then. So,
Which is a shame that they couldn't work it out.
yeah, I know. But I mean, like they've done this kind of thing. Like, uh, they had a falling out with Scarlett Johansson too. But I think they've worked past that though. Oh yeah, there was there were contract issues that I think Scarlett Johansson ended up suing Disney over this because they decided to, I think it was they decided to release, I can't remember. I think Black Widow got released to movie theaters or but there was something in her contract about streaming, or they released it to streaming, and she added in their contract that they needed to release it in theaters. It was something like that. Like something was not honored, and she felt strongly enough about it that she sued Disney. And because she is an A-list big name actor, like it got a lot of publicity, and basically I can't remember if it got resolved or not. I want to say because this was like right after the release of Black Widow, and so it's been a few years at this point. So I want to say either they walked away from each other or they've kind of worked out their differences, and she will work with Disney again. I just don't know in what capacity. So
I hope they do, because I would honestly, the biggest crime to me is that Hulk never got his own movie. Very, very disappointed with the MCU. I love the MCU, but the fact that Hulk never got his own movie, and I came up with the perfect thing they could do, like they did with Black Widow, is between Infinity War and Endgame, so he can become, the Professor Hulk. Is it Professor Hulk? Where
yeah,
I'd love to see that struggle, because they kind of just skipped over it. Like he was struggling with Hulk, and then all of a sudden him and Hulk are one, and I was just sort of like, am I going to get in between?
I mean, we clearly didn't. So the issue with making a solo Hulk movie is that Hulk's movie distribution rights are not held by Disney or Marvel. They are held by, I think, Universal Studios. And so that's why you see Hulk popping up in other people's movies. But and so he's getting arcs throughout those movies, but he's not getting his own movie because apparently if they do that, then they have to pay I think it's Universal. They have to pay them a boatload of money that they don't want to do. And I guess Universal has just not been willing to sell those rights back, because I'm sure they've tried to buy them back. It would be, like they know how popular Hulk is. It would be stupid of them not to try, but they just haven't had any luck in securing them apparently. So,
which is horrible for us as fans. Like,
yes,
come to a compromise. Like, Disney, what does it matter if you have to pay them a boatload of money? Do you know how much money you are going to make from that movie?
I mean,
I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've done the calculus and have just decided, yeah, no, it's not worth it at this point. Now, whether that is because of money or egos or what, I don't know, but it stands to reason that, I mean, these companies are all made up of people, and people are ridiculous. And so I just have a feeling that it's more due to human ridiculousness than any kind of like straight financial math, essentially,
Yes. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
well, on the subject of MCU, what is your favorite MCU movie? I'm going to take the Avenger movies out of it because to me it's like they're their own entity. They're
Okay.
so high rated that, like,
Are we
someone says,
taking?
"How is Endgame not your favorite movie?" I went, because Endgame is just phenomenal. It's its own entity. It's yes, if you put movie ranks, like, to me, I prefer Infinity War's better to me than Endgame.
Okay.
Because I enjoyed the bad guy won. He did it. I've never left a movie theater so disheartened and swearing. I think I kept saying the F-bomb on the bus, and my friend could not stop laughing because I was just quiet, thinking, and I just go, F. What happened? 10 minutes of silence and another F-bomb. And I've never left a movie theater like that, ever. Such a amazing experience.
Yeah. No, I remember it too. And I know the story that movie was based off of, and so I knew how it was going to end eventually. So I wasn't as bothered by it, but like I'm not going to deny watching half of the heroes just suddenly dust was pretty traumatizing, you know.
Oh, the Spider-Man one got me.
Oh yeah, he got everyone.
That Tom, shout out Tom Holland and Robbie Downey Jr. A beautiful scene that even today, even though I've watched it many a times now, still pulls at my heartstrings. It's just something about when he's just like holding it and saying, "I don't want to go." This, I'm like,
Did he remind you of David Tennant in that moment?
yes.
I don't want to go.
But to me, my favorite MCU movie is Winter Soldier. I don't think there's a better formula out there to me for a solo. It's not really solo because, you know, like Black Widow's in it, Falcon's introduced.
Right.
But to me, that movie is perfection.
That is the movie that is like, you know, this movie is the one that is gonna win like awards. Like it is the movie that, you know, it's a taut political thriller. It's got a great cast. It's got a great script. If you took the superheroes out of it, it could just be a political thriller, and a very well done one at that point. So yeah, no, I think that there's definitely merit to that position. And you know, and in some ways, I agree with you. It kind of is one of the best like MCU movies that is just like a straight up good movie, you know. But as to your question as to which one is my like single favorite, are we also taking the Spider-Man movies out of contention? Because I no.
No, sorry. You can throw them in. Like, to me, it's just the Avenger movies are so big because, you know, there's all of them there.
Right.
It's very hard to like say the first Avengers is better than Winter Soldier, but look at everyone who is in Avengers. Like, it's so big.
Right. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess in that case, oh man. Single MCU movie that I would probably rank above all others.
Spider-Man movie, what you thinking of? Because throw Spider-Man in there, Black Widow, you know, any MCU movie that's not Avengers.
I mean, because I feel like if you have the Spider-Man movies in there, Spider-Man No Way Home just has like an unfair advantage. Like it really does, you know? So I guess by fiat, I would have to say Spider-Man No Way Home, because I would argue that in terms of scale, like while it might not be on the same physical scale as Endgame, like in terms of emotion, it is on the same scale as Endgame. And like, I just remember when, you know, Aunt May has died, and MJ and Ned are able to open up that portal and they start calling to Peter. And I just remember, like, just was able to get a look at him through the portal, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And like, he comes charging through and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, they're doing it. And like, as soon as Andrew Garfield jumped through, I'm like, holy shit, they did it.
Where's Toby?
Yeah, and it just became like, at that point, because again, it's able to do things that I just don't feel like almost any other movie can do at this point, where it's drawing on a very rich history of other movies of the same hero, and I feel like that gives it an unfair advantage. So I'll go ahead and list it since you're allowing it. But if we were to disqualify it for that reason, I mean, honestly, I gotta go with Iron Man. Like, and with the very first one. Because with all due respect to the Winter Soldier, which I think is a technically better movie, Iron Man, let me think, that came out in 2008. So did The Dark Knight. And I would argue that The Dark Knight is a better movie than Iron Man. It is so good. But the thing about Iron Man, I went and saw Iron Man in the theaters 6 times that summer. I saw The Dark Knight once, and I was like, this is a really good movie, and I don't need to see it again for a very long time, because it was very difficult to watch in a lot of places, you know?
Yes.
And so the reason I kept going back to Iron Man is because, in addition to being a comic book movie that I felt nailed the superheroes correctly, it was fun. It was just fun. It was exactly what I was looking for in a Marvel movie at the time. And so it gave me exactly what I wanted. And so for that reason, I would probably say, if we take away the Spider-Man movies, then Iron Man gets it for that reason. And I would give I would give an honorable mention to Captain America, the Winter Soldier, because again, like you said, and I agree with you completely, that is a technically well-made, like, that's an awards season movie if it just didn't happen to be a Marvel movie, you know?
So, and it's the story of it, but the combat as well was perfect. The choreography between Bucky and Cap, like their very first fight I was like,
it was so good.
And this is where I don't normally do this with movies, because I didn't watch it in cinemas, I watched it online, also on DVD. I actually rewound it. I never do that when I first ever watch a movie, but that fight just had me go, hold on a second, what did I just see? And,
really,
I mean, No Way Home, where the other Spider-Man's coming to it. That's like me with Civil War. I love Civil War, but there's so many big people and a lot of emotion in that movie that I struggle to pull it like with the other Marvel movies in, like, you know, as you said, Iron Man. If you couldn't pick Spider-Man, that's like me with Winter Soldier. Civil War is, a lot of people didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic movie, another good political movie with good combat, good actors, introduces Black Panther, which I will say wasn't a fan of at all. I knew who Black Panther was, I just didn't enjoy the character till Mr. Chad got a hold of it and brought him to life in the MCU.
Uh-huh.
Great, I loved it. Got to. My favourite thing is, because of how powerful they are, I love in the fight the Vision and Wonder are basically just at the side, and they're just there to save people when something goes wrong, because
Yeah.
if they fully got involved in the fight, it wouldn't be a contest.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I've made it through a full in-game week of Stardew Valley, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the game at the very least. So, so for those of you that are logged in just to watch me play Stardew Valley, I think I'm gonna be done for tonight. But and it's 2 a.m. I should probably go to sleep too. So
Yes, very true. Thank you so much for the conversation, my friend. It is amazing to always speak to you and to have these long discussions.
oh, good. I hope I was able to help. You know, when I hear my friends are struggling, I like to try to help where I can. So hopefully I was helpful to you this evening, and yeah, I enjoyed the conversation quite a bit as well. It was fun. So
Yes, very much. It helped a ton.
so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go at this point, and then I'm gonna call out the stream. So. But thanks for being here, and again, I hope things get better for you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me, good sir.
You take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
You too. I'll see you tomorrow night if you wish to play something. Maybe.
Yes. Do me a favor, shoot me a message on Discord later, and so that way I don't forget. Otherwise, I'm really good at forgetting. So.
Okay. Good night. Good night, chat.
All right. Good night. Good night, Nara. Good to talk to you.
You too. Take care.
Bye. Okay, guys, and that was my friend Nara. He and I have never met in real life, but we played a lot of Marvel Rivals together, and we've had a lot of long discussions. So I definitely consider him a friend. So. And he'd been having a difficult evening, and I wanted to kind of let him pop on and have a discussion with me and just kind of take his mind off of those things. So thanks for hanging out with me while I played Stardew Valley and while I conversed with Nara. I appreciate it very much. And I just want to say that I really am enjoying the Stardew Valley streams. I'm going to go ahead and switch scenes so that you guys can see me a little bit better right now. But I do want to say that I've really been enjoying these streams, and particularly I like the fact that on PlayStation I can get trophies for playing this game. And while I don't see this ever being a platinum run game, I could see this being a game where I eventually hopefully manage to get the platinum for it, because I just enjoy playing it and doing all the things in it that I could just be like, yeah, I want to try to get like everything. So we'll see how successful I am at that. But in the meantime, like, we're closing in on the community center. Hopefully by the time I'm able to get Red Cabbage going, we'll have everything else taken care of, and we will be able to do that. That should hopefully be fairly early in year 2 that we'll get the community center taken care of. And then, of course, I'm going to work on trying to get Abigail to marry me and just kind of, you know, go through and get all the rewards and all the trophies and everything. I like playing it on PlayStation. There's something about the trophy system that just really does it for me. I get that hit of dopamine. So, but in any case, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate that you guys are interested in my journey through Stardew Valley on the PS5. So. It's late. I'm going to go to bed. So thank you guys again. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.